I totally look the part of a fit person. Hey guys, welcome to Sexy Wednesday. I'm so excited to share my new favorite toy with you guys because it is seriously gonna make you so much healthier, especially if you work for yourself. When you're an entrepreneur or a freelancer, you work from home, you're so into work, if you work at a computer specifically, you're like hunched over like this all the time and it's horrible. You really need to take extra steps. It's already hard enough to stay fit. You need to take extra steps to keep your body in shape. And that is why I'm so excited to tell you guys about the Fitbit One. This is the Fitbit One. Look at it, it's greeting me every time I touch it. I love it. It looks like a Bluetooth ear device, which is really kind of funny because it operates on Bluetooth to sync with an iPhone app or whatever your smartphone is. But you can also sync it to the computer, so don't disregard this if you're like, I use a phone from 10 years ago, okay? You can still use it, it's great. This is basically a wireless activity tracker and it also tracks sleep. Sleep is very important to us that are working for ourselves. So this is an important feature of the Fitbit that I am so excited about. On the Fitbit, you'll see that you have a few things displayed here, such as the time. You're also going to get, you know, the day and when your alarm's gonna go off and all that kind of stuff. You're also gonna get how many steps you've taken, how many stairs you've climbed, and how many miles you have traveled, in addition to calories burned. That's what that is. I'm trying to read it backwards, sorry. Like I said, you can sync it to your smartphone. You just need to have Bluetooth activated and your account all signed up. The app will open and it'll sync immediately if your Bluetooth feature is turned on your phone. What I really love about it is all I have to do is wear it and it just knows what's going on. If you jump on the treadmill and start running, it's going to identify the fact that you're walking a lot faster and that you're probably working out. If you wanted to know for sure, you can hold the button down for 2 seconds and it will start a little timer here. Not only is that a timer, but it's paying attention to what you're doing during that time. So if you're taking more steps, it's making note of you actually doing an exercise activity right now, and then you can stop it by holding it down again. And the other thing is that when you go to sleep, you want to hold it down for 2 seconds so that it can start timering for while you're sleeping. That's telling it that obviously you're not really moving, so you must be going to sleep, and it's going to track your movement throughout your sleep to tell you how many times you woke up and how good of the sleep you actually got. My favorite part about this thing is that it comes with a wristband. You take it out of this little container here. Oh, it keeps greeting me every time I pick it up. And you slip it into your wristband, which I don't have, it's next to my bed. But it makes it very easy and comfortable to wear at night instead of having to clip it onto some part of your pajamas. I don't want to hear about it if you sleep naked. You can still wear the wristband and it's very easy for you. And then when you set your alarm on either computer or your smartphone, this little thing vibrates on your wrist. And that is how it wakes you up. I'm sorry, but this is a huge deal for people that sleep in the same bed as someone else or a beagle and not wake up the whole world when it's a morning that you're like, oh, I'm gonna set my alarm for 6 a.m. because that is what time I'm waking up tomorrow. I'm gonna be an overachiever and wake up at 6. And then you know you hit that snooze like every 15 minutes for 3 hours and the person next to you is like, you suck at life, okay? That's how I feel. So I don't want anybody else to know when I hit the snooze button. So this thing vibrates every time you're supposed to wake up instead of sending off these crazy alarms or whatever your phone does these days, because we all take our phones to bed now so it can act as our alarm. This has been so great because now I know I'm not disturbing anyone based on when I decided to wake up. You can also find friends that are using Fitbit and compete with them, but don't worry, it's only with the pedometer and how many steps you're taking, because obviously we don't want to compete based on weight or how well we're sleeping. That's still sort of private information in my opinion. Seriously, the best thing about this is that you just don't have to do any work. You wear the thing, it tracks your life, it doesn't get easier than that. If you forget to hit the button when you go to sleep, it doesn't matter. You can set the times manually as to when you went to sleep and it'll tell you how you slept. It's just so easy to use. You just can't screw it up. So I really like this thing. I'm completely addicted to it. I like freak out every time I go to the bathroom because I'm like, okay, where's my Fitbit? I don't want it to fall into the toilet. I don't know that this thing's gonna survive in the toilet, guys. you probably should not assume so. Just like your phone, make sure your phone's not in your back pocket, make sure your Fitbit's not gonna fall into the toilet. These things aren't gonna survive water. Not that likely. It does say that it is sweat-proof, splash-proof, rain-proof, so we're just talking about dunking it. Try not to let that happen, okay? Because that would suck. A lot. I bought this little guy at Target for 99 bucks and I think it's 100% worth it. A lot of other things right now, such as the Jawbone and the Nike Fuel Band, all these things are usually running a lot more than 100, usually 200, I think. This is a fantastic option. If you're not worried about wearing it around your wrist, which you could wear the night wrist thing all the time if you really wanted to set a trend, but I like this little clip because it's very easy to hide. If you want to find out more about the Fitbit One, then definitely check out the link in the description. It is an affiliate link, so take that into consideration. It'll take you to Amazon to check it out. And that's all for my Fitness Sexy Wednesday. Thanks for coming, and make sure you tweet me. Let me know if you have the Fitbit or if you have something else. Would love to hear your experiences. I'm Matchmatastic and at Savvy Sexy Social, and of course, we comment below. I try to respond to everybody, so you're welcome to do that as well. I will see you tomorrow for Social Thursday. Okay?